right. Should be good. So, yeah. What I thought that Microsoft Bethesda was an outstanding press conference.
Yeah, I mean they really hit on all cylinders there. They didn't really have anything that was, not interesting. No,
And
there was no like sleepy points
oh, I gotta remember that.
of the presentation, just because I feel like since the Xbox One launch event,
Yeah.
they've kind of just decided we're just going to do games. That's all we're going to do. Just games. Nobody cares about anything else.
Yeah. Let me see if I can zoom out my camera a bit here, just so I can lean forward. Doing little tech on the fly here.
That's right.
Nope, that's as far as it's zoomed. Okay. All right. I put it on my second monitor, and so I didn't have to sit in the middle of the room. But I shut my door. Here. But yeah, what I was going to say before testing that technical difficulty. Yeah, so if you're watching my face cam, I'm probably not going to be. It's going to be weird until it starts, because I'm going to kind of try and sit in a more relaxing position before we go. Yeah, so the Game Pass stuff is ridiculous. If it wasn't already a must-have, this just takes the cake.
100%. I mean, Game Pass, I think, is going to take over gaming pretty much. If you want to get into next gen gaming,
Yeah.
and you don't want to like pay scalper prices for an Xbox Series X, and you want to play Xbox exclusives, get a Series S, and just get Game Pass.
Yeah.
I think this was their plan all along. But you really don't need the Series X, especially with Game Pass. You're just downloading everything anyway, so it does not matter that you don't have
Yeah.
a disk drive.
Yeah. The only thing I could see is if there becomes an exclusive that is only Series S or X exclusive. And that doesn't mean Game Pass wise.
Right.
That might be the only reason I would have to bite the bullet, like sometime in the next 6 months to a year.
Yeah. Just for me, I would want the Series X for backwards compatibility, because I have a bunch of discs that I would want to play. So.
Yeah. I don't think I had many discs for Xbox One. I kind of limited my disc buying for this. I said originally when I got it was either a 360 or a PS3. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna, rent games and just basically buy sports games, and that's it. And 50 games later,
that went out the window.
Yep. But I think I'm only at about a dozen PS4 games, and a couple of them, I would say half of them are because I went to the GameStop buy two get two free sales. So
Right.
Or else mostly everything's been digital. I'm thinking of getting the external hard drive for the PS5 for my PS4 games.
Yeah, that's what I did. I got a 4 terabyte drive just for PS4, because the PS Plus games alone that they gave for free.
Yeah.
That's like a shitload of games, and if I want to have them, playable, ready to be played.
Yeah, and for PS4 games, you can play that right off the hard drive, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, PS4 games you can play right off the external. Any PS5 games, though, have to be on that internal
SSD,
drive.
yeah. I don't think that solves my... I think the only problem that solves by getting like a 2 terabyte, 4 terabyte external would be I have Modern Warfare, PS4. So that 200 gigabytes with Warzone can live on another hard drive.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be your entire hard drive.
Yeah. 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 But what is Final Fantasy VII's like something like 150 gigs now?
Something like that, yeah.
And that was
I'm
before.
fine with that.
Because it was 70 when I put the disc in. And then the upgrade was an 80 gig download. So I'm assuming that's combined and it's not like 16 more gigs. And it's just the whole file is 86.
Yeah.
I'll have to look. I'll probably play some Intergrade tonight. Or at least
Yeah,
intermission. Have we figured out yet if you play through, does the story seamlessly transition into intermission, or do you have to play that separate?
You have to play it separate.
Okay, I thought so.
Like on the home screen, there's a menu toggle. You
Yeah.
can toggle over to it.
Yeah. I've been playing. It was just I was wondering if I was cheating myself.
No. It's one or the other. It's not a.
It's not like a Witcher 3 thing.
No, it doesn't just.
Or Dark Souls.
I think they couldn't do that because it's PS5 only.
That's true. Yeah. No, I was thinking like Witcher 3, Dark Souls, where the DLC was integrated into the game.
Yeah. Yeah, I would have loved that, but I also think they needed to just make it separate, because like they'll show because they show the story beats from the game, but they don't necessarily 100% integrate with the story.
Yeah. I do love that you play so far, no spoilers because I know you're a chapter ahead of me, but so far 4 Condors where you play against all the NPCs from the original game.
Yeah,
exactly. That's how you run into them.
That's how you see them, yeah.
I love the spoilers for anyone out there. Not this is a big spoiler, but if anybody don't want to know anything about that game, turn the stream off for about 10 seconds here. You can watch the clock to time it as of right now. I love that Shinra Mirror Manager is one of the people you play.
The middle manager? Yeah, it's great.
So that's it. Okay. We're back.
Now, have you finished Fort Condor?
In chapter 1, yes.
Well, it's only chapter 1. Fort Condor is only available in chapter 1.
Oh, okay.
So you beat the Grandmaster.
Yes.
I'm not going to spoil who the Grandmaster is.
Yes, he's the only level 3 person you play, right?
No, there's level 4, Mark.
Ooh, then I got one more.
Which is the one I can't beat. So.
Yeah, so we'll see. Yeah, I started. I did the thing that we had talked about because I just wanted to get through it. I put it on easy.
Yeah, on normal it's not too bad, but like the Fort Condor stuff, once I figured it out for all of the other ones, I beat them all in one shot. But the Grandmaster's a bit of bullshit. So once you play it, you'll understand what I'm talking about.
Okay, then that's my next thing. Okay, I was running around doing all the side quests before.
Yeah, I tried to do as much as I could.
But it's really good. I love that they upgraded the doors at the apartments.
They made sure to show that off.
Yeah.
Like they had a Facebook post just about it. It was hilarious.
They seem to get it.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, it's understandable. Mark, I will be right back.
Okay, we got 6 minutes. All right, everybody. So if anybody's in chat, I would love to know what your predictions are. I have not seen any leaks today about Square. Things could have come out while we were doing Microsoft that I don't know about. But I would... I would love to hear it. Um, yeah, I think Final Fantasy 16. What else? I want to see that Fire Access Marvel game, if that's going to show up here. Let me see. What else? So, I really should know Square stuff. I'm assuming we're going to see the Avengers updates, like the Black Panther stuff and all that should be here. Like I said, Final Fantasy 16. We'll probably see something cool with 14. Maybe we'll get a teaser of the remake. What else? I think Square is Life is Strange, so I'm excited to see if those two things pop up here. I don't know. I mean, there's probably not going to be any Tomb Raider. I think they're pretty much done with that for a little bit. They'll put Lara on ice for a couple years. And there's probably a property I'm completely forgetting. That's Square. But yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to. Maybe a Kingdom Hearts thing. I don't know. Should be interesting. I mean, so far Microsoft is winning the press conferences, so... we shall see. Yeah, I hope that 16 is more like 7 Remake. And not something completely new. But knowing Square, Final Fantasies, there's always something completely new between them. But I hope it takes its lessons from 15 and Remake on how combat should work in a modern JRPG. As much as I'm a turn-based guy growing up, I think the active battle stuff with Remake was pretty good, and should be the standard going forward for Square.
All right, I'm back.
All right, got 2 minutes. I was just going through what I think we'll see here. If you want to do yours, then we might repeat. But
I'm thinking we're going to see more The World Ends With You. Hey, Dan.
Hey, Dan.
And we might see how it's integrating into Kingdom Hearts.
Okay.
We may see, what's it called? Final Fantasy 16.
Yeah.
I'm sure we're gonna see 14 stuff.
Yeah.
Just because, you know, that's their bread and butter is 14.
Okay.
And I'm trying to think what else we might see.
Avengers stuff.
I was gonna say Avengers DLC. I'm sure we're going to see.
Yeah. I said like maybe a teaser for remake 2.
I think it's too early for that.
Yeah, I still think it's at least 2 years away. But maybe they introduce, like, the most I could see them doing is some quick thing where they introduce one of the characters. You know, whether
Yeah, like maybe we'll see
Kate Sith,
Sid or Kate Sith, right?
since they already introduced the cat part of him. Which is amazing and makes no sense to anybody that's played a game. It's just randomly a cat shows up in that scene.
Do they have closed captioning on?
Not on
Twitch.
Not on Twitch.
Alright, that's fine.
I mean, I can scroll over and see, but no.
I'm looking right now. No,
No.
that's fine.
Alright, I gotta unmute it.
I'm watching the Twitch stream, so I'm not behind you now.
Okay.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's Matt Mercer here.
Oh, Matt Mercer.
Your host of Square-Enix Presents.
That's cool.
Today we have a special E3 edition of the show for you, with new game
Thanks for joining us, Dan.
updates, and
Hey, Dan.
exciting news from our studios across the globe. So let's kick off with the world premiere of a brand new game from Eidos Montreal.
Ooh,
We
this
hope you enjoy
would
the show.
be Batman?
I don't know. Eidos?
That's Warner Brothers.
I am so proud of you.
Never mind. It's Warner Brothers
Do you know
Montreal.
what a birthright is, Peter?
Oh, this game. Okay.
Something that's a part of you.
I had this spoiled. Okay.
Okay. Is it a Guardians game?
Yeah.
No, Rocket. So I let Groot fill out the paperwork.
Is it Avengers with
No, it's its own game.
So we got fined. We appear to be 6,000.
I didn't realize this was
I know. We clearly
Eidos.
need a plan.
Is this We Need a Hero?
Yes, it is. That makes 100%. It makes total sense. So this is no. This is the same game, Dan. This is Avengers with.
No, they're making their own game.
I know, but it looks exactly the
Oh,
same.
yeah.
You want monster? I'll show you monster. No, we just roll.
Keep your pants on.
Although it could be used as a distraction.
I kind of like these likenesses better than the Avengers one.
We're all professionals here, right? Maybe we can work something out.
You had one job, Quill.
I did exactly what? Gamora, no killing teammates. It's literally in your contract.
Oh, you're only Star-Lord? That's interesting.
We can do this together.
Yeah. That wasn't a great of her.
Interesting.
I'm in.
No, of course I will. I'll call you.
Hi, my name is Olivier Proux, senior producer here at Eidos Montreal. For the past few years, we've had the privilege to work on our version of Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy and reimagine it into a single-player, story-driven, third-person action-adventure game. It's our own fresh take on the Guardians, and something that's really unique to our game is that you get to be Peter Quill. As Star-Lord, you're constantly in the middle of the action as you try to lead this band of misfits. But today,
I like the
really
Gamora
excited
design.
to have all of you join
Yeah,
us on
it's
this
interesting.
journey, and you'll hear more about the game from our team behind this project.
Right, let's do this.
I've always loved Marvel's cosmic characters. Growing up as a kid,
I feel
read
like
them and
Star-Lord, you
loved
can
them.
get
I,
away
had
with
the
having a
opportunity to
different-looking
Yes.
character more than the
for Marvel
Avengers.
on some
That
of their
makes
cosmic
sense.
titles.
Yeah.
I went back with the help of Bill Roseman, the editor, and kind of cherry-picked characters from Marvel's past.
The opportunity here was to build a team, but to make it all underdogs, so that the reader would think, "Oh my gosh, how is this team going to survive?"
And that became
I
the
do
Guardians
really
of
like the
Galaxy
Gamora
comic,
model.
which
I
we
know I
loved
already said it.
working on.
But that shot was
I remember
really
the
good.
first time that the Marvel crew came to Montreal, we were showing them the design of the characters, how they would look, and they stayed silent. I don't know if it's a minute.
I
but
don't
in
like
my
that
head, it was
Rocket has
minute.
a
I was like, oh my god,
chin
like, they
beard.
hate it.
We realized
Yeah.
how much that Marvel and Eidos Montreal share, have in common, and that we knew the Guardians were in perfect hands.
Looking at the samples that Eidos were kind enough to show me, I think he's fantastic.
Drax looks
and
like
absolutely in the spirit of what these characters are.
Kratos.
What makes the gameplay
Yeah.
experience unique to me is no matter in what phase of the game you are, whether you're in exploration or you're fighting, the Guardians
looks
are
like the
constantly around you and you never
Final
feel
Fantasy
alone.
VII
While you're
remake
the leader,
engine.
the Guardians will also challenge you and make decisions.
I wouldn't be
of their own,
surprised.
and you will have to adapt to it.
You are literally part of the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, it's gonna have
Decisions
dialogue
you'll make
choices.
will have lighthearted to hunting repercussions, and the game will react to what you do and
Oh.
say.
Gamora, no killing teammates.
Says who?
It's literally in your contract.
I made no such commitment.
You are playing as Star-Lord and you're using your blasters and you're using your jet boots.
Star-Lord is really empowering. He's very agile on the battlefield. He can slide and over with his jet boots. Of course, he has his elemental blasters that have different powers as well. And on top of all of this, he can use the unique abilities of his Guardians.
We're not pirates. We're legally incorporated heroes for hire.
Gardeners of the Galaxy?
What? No.
The story is about a group of misfits, the Guardians, in our world. They've
I
been
wonder how
together
much
for less than a
licensed
year.
music
They
they'll get.
Create
They'll get a good
something
bit.
on a small scale that looks insignificant. And as they progress through the story, they discover that they
Hey, Dark
created
Poetry!
something really big
Thank you
that
for the
threatens
reminder.
galaxy.
And hey, Jen.
There are a lot of very interesting villains in the Marvel franchise. And when you're starting to work on a story like this, you
Hope
get
you're
to
feeling
make
better,
a
Dark
pick
Poetry.
Of which ones will make the best for this story. That gives us the opportunity to bring in some that are well known, but some that are also not all that well known.
Yeah, I have no knowledge of
Eidos
villains and
getting
Guardians.
So right about them
No, me
is
either.
capturing what it's like to be a misfit family. They're also bringing an amazing imagination to it. You're going to see planets and characters that are going to blow your mind.
Interpreting it in its own way, I think, makes it feel incredibly fresh and exciting. It's not a matter of trying to replicate the comic or trying to replicate the film. It's trying to take the medium you're working in and make the best version of Guardians out of that.
They made it fun. They made it rock and roll. They delivered everything you would want.
No
in a
problem.
Guardians
Thanks for
game.
lurking, Dark Poetry.
Yep. I don't know if I like Mantis being purplish.
I mean, it looks like they're just taking their own take on it.
No, I'm not
Okay,
saying
so-
that she needed to look like the movie. Just the purplish doesn't. Could have been a different color.
So
Ah.
it's going to be on PlayStation. So
Yeah.
that's why he looks like Kratos.
Yeah. Just like the opening cinematic.
37 units?
We appear to be 6,963 units short. We intend to keep our ship, Peter Quill.
I know. We clearly need a plan.
What about selling Gamora's crap?
What?
Oh, come on. You've been hoarding them stupid knickknacks ever since you first joined us. I mean, don't tell me they ain't worth nothing.
Quarantine zone was always
Holding out on
My
us.
figurines are not
Oh,
knickknacks.
team's in trouble. Then you can't be bothered to make no sacrifice.
I will sacrifice your head.
And take us to the majestic mountains
Yeah,
of
but sure.
Kakaranda.
Guys, I think we should hear out Groot for once.
You know, the only problem with your plan is that Lady Hellbender only buys monsters, and you are not a monster.
Groot, are you really offering to...
No, he is not offering that, okay?
It could work.
Sell Groot? I guess we could bust him out after.
Absurd. Lady Hellbender seeks the monster within.
small, ugly one is clearly the correct choice. He's cruel, sadistic, and his soul is filthy and filled with rage.
I've always thought Groot. I honestly think.
All right, I'm a day one purchase for this game.
You're in on
I'm in.
Guardians.
The rating's pretty good.
2 votes each. Peter?
Well, Rocket's definitely scarier on the inside. He's unstable and vicious and totally oblivious to the needs of others.
Okay, we get it.
All right, let's do this. Let's go sell a monster.
We're not seriously flying into that.
They say the weather patterns of Seknarf 9 are tied to the temperament of this ruler.
That's not how women work.
Or weather.
Flying the wrong way.
Nah, he's not flying at all.
Guys, relax. Just one minor adjustment.
I ever mentioned how much I hate rain?
Hellbender's castle isn't even that far.
That is not a castle. It is an impregnable fortress.
So how do we impregnate it?
Ask Peter!
Let's just get closer. We'll figure it out on the way.
There is nothing to figure out. As beast merchants, we will easily gain access to
They're showing
Good. We've
a lot of
already got a
gameplay.
beast.
Yeah.
All that's left
It makes
is
me think that they don't have much.
Or it's coming out in the fall.
There is no such thing.
Oh, you mean Square and Turtle. Okay.
Yeah, it makes me think that Square does not have a whole lot to show.
Crazy lightning out there.
Yeah.
Never seen anything like it.
Meteorological suicide.
I like it that this is the big thing. I like that they started with it.
So how close have the leaks been so far? I haven't seen any.
The ones that I've seen have all been pretty good. The only thing that missed was somebody said there was a trailer for Elder Scrolls 6, but that didn't show up.
Stop complaining. The hardship will strengthen your spirit.
I saw it in the same thing that I saw the thing about Starfield, and that was correct. So that's why I thought the Elder Scrolls one was correct.
I mean, Starfield didn't really show a whole lot.
Yeah, but that was what leaked.
Right.
What they showed.
Everyone okay?
We should have gone to Maku 4.
I mean, it could still be a leak. Maybe they just weren't ready to present it.
Where he wrote it.
You know, when I survived freaking Half-World, I think I'm scared of some little...
It's not alone. Get ready.
Alright. Yeah, this feels very much like Avengers in terms of.
Interesting that you can you control of the other Avengers in.
No, I was just going to say that, except for that part, and this makes it feel very Mass Effect-y.
Oh, you Rocket!
Time to go boom!
I am eager to experience
The gelatinous cube.
legendary menagerie.
Should we ask them for directions?
I'm thinking maybe they are directions.
Oh, like a signpost or something.
I'm not saying it's an arrow with the word fortress on it, but statues suggest civilization, and the only settlement I saw when we were topside.
It's Lady Hellbender's fortress.
Dead end. That's just great.
It's a
I like that you have a double jump right off the bat with
Yeah.
the boots.
Too bad the controls are on the other side of the giant chasm.
What do you not have time to dawdle in this jungle? I shall hurl the creature over the chasm so he may activate the bridge.
I may activate a hole through your face. Put
Let me look it up.
down.
It'll be fine. Just curl up in a ball.
What?
Drax, throw him.
No.
Very well.
Peter?
It's okay. He'll land on his feet. Ooh. I guess that only applies to cats.
You sons of dogs! Scut busting act!
I am not familiar with these words. Order the beast to do its job.
Rocket, come on, man.
Ram it, dash face!
Fix the bridge and we'll raise your cut by 5%.
I want 10.
Okay, deal.
Yeah, the person doing Gamora sounds very. I mean, Gamora. I don't know if Gamora's supposed to be like robotic. How she speaks. I don't remember how she is in the movie.
Yeah.
I got it.
This the game's not up on IMDb yet, so I can't answer Jen's question.
It could change too.
The voice actors is what she was asking.
Right, but it could change.
I doubt they're showing this much and not already have the dialogue recorded. Yeah, that's why I was trying to see if she was a first timer or maybe an actress turned voice actor.
Well, speaking of voice actors, did you notice that Sonnen is Troy Baker?
Who's Troy Baker?
So in Final Fantasy VII Remake, Intermission. I'm pretty sure Sonnen is Troy Baker.
Okay, I'll check it out. Let's see.
I'll see if I can find it. But
I'm gonna look it up on IMDb.
Not Troy Baker, Nolan North. Let me see if I can find it.
That is definitely in my top 10 fortresses.
Peter?
Aren't you forgetting something?
Oh, right. The cage.
The point of even getting the Flarkin thing was looking like we mean business.
All right, Rocket. Time to put on your monster face.
I only got one face, Quill.
Are you sure about this, Peter? Look at him. You better have one hell of a sales pitch.
I like that it does have choices.
Gamora's right. We should try selling Groot instead.
Really?
This is an affront to democracy.
I just think that we might need Rocket on the outside for this one.
Yeah, we noticed.
You want to make that call, then you better not mess
Apparently, I was wrong. I could have sworn it was Nolan North.
Who is it?
Alex Lee.
Okay.
It sounds a lot like Nolan North.
Gamora, can you help me with
No.
this? What? Why?
To guarantee your safety as a leader.
Come on.
Don't look at me. I ain't pulling that thing. Remember, buddy, menacing, like me, only bigger.
Yeah, Jen.
Not bad.
The only reason they would show this much is either it's coming out soon, or they don't have anything else to show.
Before someone else wants to pull
Yeah.
this thing.
We are 60 clicks from the fortress.
I'd say closer to 75. You got this.
I'm definitely a day one purchase of that. Here comes the trailer. Yeah, again. Yeah, so this game looks great. Just a little we just need to keep an eye on the channel to make sure there's no DMCA strikes.
DMCA. Well, I mean, it's not our fault.
No, I know. They may just mute the channel, like that whole thing with Metallica got muted on Twitch.
By themselves.
Yeah. When they did that live performance.
Yeah.
You could rob me. Dweller, feast upon them.
I feel like it's better that they only let you play as Star-Lord. I feel like Avengers, the problem was having too many characters you could play as.
Yeah. October 26th. It's on everything. Not PC?
Nope.
There's no PC.
No PC.
Now we're going to revisit two iconic brands that are being remastered for modern platforms. First up, relive the classic games in the Final Fantasy series, and then get one more peek at Legend
What?
of Mana ahead of its June 24th launch.
Oh, are they actually doing that? They're going to remaster 1 through 6?
Let's see. That'd be fucking awesome.
I thought it was a joke. I saw something. I thought they were kidding.
Maybe I'll finally get to play 5 on Steam.
Oh, they're gonna be the mobile ports. Yeah. The mobile ports are garbage.
I already like this art style. Even more now.
Trials of Mana, right?
That's what it looks like, yeah.
Which is weird.
Legend of Mana, the first one.
Legend of Mana,
Yeah.
okay. I was gonna say, they just did Trials of
Oh,
Mana.
not even PS5.
That's
Up next,
weird.
Earth's mightiest heroes continue their fight to defend
Here's
the
Avengers,
world
okay.
in Marvel's Avengers.
Okay.
The team at Crystal Dynamics is excited to share the latest updates with you, including new mission types and a growing roster of heroes.
Growing roster, meaning one.
Avengers, secure that super weapon at all costs. Cosmic energy is building up.
You can play as Growth Thor.
Keep it moving.
Yeah. All the costumes have been out.
You're out of your depth, Avengers.
Shutting you down, Monica.
Oh yeah, that's right, I forgot. She's the Scientist Supreme.
So does that mean we're gonna get Doctor Strange?
AIM will save this. I will
I guess I'm not deep in this strange stuff to know if they cross paths, but that's what they called her at the end of the first game.
That cube is capable of.
Oh, now the worst character.
Bethesda was awesome, Jen. You need to go back and watch it.
I don't know if I like that.
Randomized boss fights?
Yeah. And they're gonna do the big drop on Black Panther.
I applaud your efforts to
I hear you,
connect
Jen.
with your roots, but as a man who has seen 3 Black Panthers fall, I must warn you of a few things. Many eyes follow the path you are about to walk down.
Oh, Wakanda
Will
looks
it
so
be
good.
T'Challa, or will it be a different?
You just wanted to show off your suit.
Oh, it'll be T'Challa.
It is Claw.
Yeah, because that's Claw.
Who?
The villain from the first movie.
Vibranium doesn't belong to you. You are right. Vibranium does not belong to me. It belongs to Wakanda.
It does look real good.
Look at me now. Count me down. So give me the crown. They say I walk like a king. Talk like a king. You can act around now. Say the same thing. They chasing the fame. They all want the name.
No additional
It's
cost.
only wow, it's not. All right.
Now it's time to give mobile
Maybe I'll
players
need
a
to play
quick
that.
look at some of the games that will be available in the coming months.
Yeah, here you go, Jen.
Good evening, 426. Our intelligence reports a new threat to global stability. Their reach is unlike
Are they
anything we
making
have
a
seen before.
think this is Hitman Go.
Following
They said they make a
Agent
Hitman
47's
mobile?
disappearance,
Well, they already did
you were
Hitman Go.
selected because of your remarkable skills. Execution must be perfect. We will strike from the shadows, and they will never know what hit them.
No, it looks like an XCOM.
A sad and beautiful tale that echoes throughout eternity. The first mobile
hell is
entry in
this?
the Nier series. Nier Reincarnation.
Oh, it's a Nier game?
Okay.
That's weird.
They put a Nier skin into Fall Guys.
What is this? This is Final Fantasy 1. Oh, and it's Brave Exvius. Okay. I can't get into that stuff.
Mobile stuff.
Yeah. Why are we? I mean, what is there? There's a card game? What is this?
Yeah, this is the Final Fantasy card game I was hearing about.
Oh, this is the Battle Royale.
Yeah.
I have zero interest. Final Fantasy VII is my favorite game. I have zero interest.
Yeah.
Today, the team at Platinum Games is giving you an exclusive look at the epic world of Babylon's Fall, featuring fluid combat,
Oh, this
powerful
game.
weapons, and a unique art style.
Forgot about this game.
Does Square own Platinum, or are they working together?
I don't know.
Because if it's a Platinum game, it's going to be action adventure.
Yes, Matt Mercer is
Matt
hosting.
Mercer is hosting this.
But for 1,000 more, it was seen as a tower of ruin. Persevering through fire and ice and the coldest of winds, eventually the tower became a symbol of unrelenting ambition. That tower's name is Babylon.
Does the savior of Neo Babylon stand among us? Let's find out.
Okay.
Without further ado.
F.
I don't know. I had forgotten this was even a game.
This looks like another Destiny-esque game.
Yeah.
If I'm to die, then I'll die for hope. For what little hope there may be.
This looks weird. Battle opera. Yeah, like there's different classes.
Seen through the veil at last, have you?
Battle opera.
We're all prisoners of our subjective reality. Believe only
Yeah,
what you
Alt,
see,
of course.
and you like to end up seeing only what you believe.
Yeah, Jen, that's a really good description. Destiny meets ESO.
Not but two paths lie ahead.
The graphics look like shit.
Above the tower.
Yeah.
These player characters look terrible. The models.
This one now.
Yep.
Before you.
Yeah, I'm at 1080, so.
Now begins its tale.
So am I.
Both
It
hope
does not look good.
and despair.
Oh, this is PS4. Oh, PS5. Hey!
I hope that helps the... Oh no, now we gotta do a developer interview?
No.
プラチナゲームズは
Oh,
本
yeah.
当にアクションという部分に関しては世界屈指のデベロッパーだと思ってますし、ニーオートマタでそれが証明できたんじゃないかなと思います。
Wake me up when this is done. Yeah, it does not look good, right?
どうしたらいいかで選ばれたジャンルがハック&スラッシュでしたので、このゲームのコンセプトは端的に言うとニーオートマタのアクションでハック&スラッシュというジャンルを楽しむということになります。
もちろん一人でも遊べるんですけど、4人でダンジョンを攻略していくゲームになります。
コンセプトについては、
So it's a co-op dungeon crawler.
向かってアクション、追い求め続けることが
I mean, it seems like a
プレイヤー
Destiny.
はストーリーを追いなが
Like
ら
strikes are 3 players, so this can
入
just
手
be
する装
4.
備や素材を集めて自身を強化してカスタマイズしていくと。
ゲームのスタイルとしては、オーソドックスなハック&スラッシュという形ですね。
I'm sorry.
アクションがスキルや強い力を引き出すためのトリ
I'm
ガー
sorry, what is it?
ポイントかなと思ってます。
It's a slooter.
プレイヤーの
Thank you.
背中についているギデオンコインというのがかなりのキーアイテムとなっています。それによって
Yeah, never ending goal. That's
カスタマイズっていうのも
I can't do that anymore.
ハイファンタジー感というかその上品さというところはすごい。
Someone said, you know, my favorite thing around the internet is instead of calling it a Metroidvania, calling it a Castleroid.
このゲームは運営型のゲームとして開発しています。発売後も定期的に新しいコンテンツを提供する予定です。
ようやく皆さんに改めてこういった形で発表できたこと、本当に私たちも嬉しくなってますし、まさにこれから開発の佳境になっていくので、精一杯頑張っていきたいので、皆さんも引き続き応援よろしくお願いいたします。
It got announced at some point or released or something, and I completely forgotten about it. Oh, we can.
Now let's check out the next major entry in the popular Life is Strange series.
Oh yeah.
True Colors. The team at Deck 9 is ready to give
Mark
you
is
a
all
deeper
about it.
look at Alex Chen's psychic
Wake
power
me up
of
when it's
empathy.
over.
Yep, this one looks a lot closer to what I liked about the first game than the.
Feels so weird to be back. After 5 years, you're still Max
They're doing a remaster, Mark.
Yep,
Did you hear
I am
that
getting
remaster?
that. Yeah.
What do you remember about us as kids? I think about us as little pirates.
This game was real
running and
good.
Jumping through Arcadia Bay.
We are awesome!
Some would say it was Game of the Year.
Some would. I probably wouldn't. It's weird that they're going away from that art style.
Or take my picture with your new camera.
That's Rachel Amber. After my dad died and you moved, I felt abandoned.
Wonder if they'll put Before the Storm in this remaster.
Rachel saved my life. She was my angel. Something happened to her. We have to find her, Max.
I think that's what they're showing here, is that Before the Storm's going to be in the collection.
Max, what's going on?
The canonical end of this game is so heartbreaking.
What the hell is this?
Whatever's going on between us is special.
Step back before you regret it.
Get in, Max! Then I realized I had a choice and the power to change everything.
Yeah, it's
Arcadia Bay is on the edge of disaster.
a really good game. Yeah. I think you would like it.
I'll always have your back.
I don't like depressing games. I play games to get away from being depressed.
The storytelling is really good.
Hi, I'm Maya, also known as MXM Tune. I'm a musician and the singing voice of Alex Chen in the upcoming Life is Strange True Colors. I hope you enjoyed that first look at official gameplay from the remastered collection. As a longtime fan, I know I did. You can see the love and care that Deck 9 have put into remastering both Life is Strange and Before the Storm. This collection features improved character animation, lip sync, and visuals.
Yeah, it looks like they just updated the art style, not changed it so much.
Back in March, we also revealed the next major game in the series, Life is Strange True Colors, a small-town supernatural mystery. Alex Chen must uncover the truth behind her brother's death, using her psychic power of empathy to unravel the shocking secrets of Haven Springs.
Kinda?
Today, we have a first look at Alex's unique power in action. Here's game director Zach Garris.
Yeah, her power is empathy. She can tell people's emotions.
Interesting.
Alex's psychic power of empathy is integral to the story of Life is Strange: True Colors. It impacts every relationship she builds and every decision she makes.
Never thought I'd have a freaky empath friend.
For years, Alex has been unable to shut out the strong feelings of others, the fear, sadness, and anger of those around her, leading her to believe her power is a curse. In the wake of Gabe's death, Alex realizes the only way she can find the truth is to embrace her power.
I can't believe this is happening. And the only way to understand is to feel what he's feeling.
From the very start, you can use
it could be used as a
Alex's
lie
power to focus
detector
on brightly colored auras to gain an insight into people's emotions.
Gabe was too young. Just too young.
These valuable insights deepen Alex's relationships with the folk of Haven Springs, as well as sparking new dialogue options and events, as here from a scene very early on in the game.
You're gonna lose her. You're gonna lose her, and it's all your fault.
Alex has uncovered a secret that Mac wants to keep hidden from his long-term girlfriend, and now he is terrified that Alex will reveal it before he can talk to Riley.
She is the best thing that's ever happened to me. So please, help me out.
Mac's telling you a whole lot of bullshit.
Listen.
Thanks for telling me the truth, Alex.
Are we still together?
Are you serious? I need to get back to work.
Sure, Alex. We'll get out of your way.
When Alex encounters a particularly strong aura, she can reach out to actively connect with that person's emotions.
Yeah, this game looks a lot more
a nova,
what I like about this game than the Life is Strange 2 did.
That person's psyche. In this altered, emotionally charged state, Alex can experience fragments of thoughts and memories to get to the root of their issue. But not every emotional crisis can be easily dealt with. Some carry a dangerous, even life-threatening amount of power.
He's dead! I wish I were too.
No decision is easy, and the consequences will be felt across the game.
This anger could kill her. What if I could just take it away?
Using Alex's power is the only way you can uncover the truth behind her brother's death.
What would that do to her? What would it do to me? And even if I can, should I?
How far will you go in pursuit of that truth? The choice is yours.
Having empathy
Alex's
be a
powers look so
superpower
awesome.
is super interesting.
I have no idea how I'll make some of these choices, but I can't wait to play it with you all when it comes out on September 10th. Don't forget, you can pre-order Life is Strange True Colors.
Yeah, Jen,
now.
I'm an empath.
And if you choose the Ultimate Edition,
in general,
you'll also
so
receive the
stuff
Life
like
is
that
Strange
is
Remastered
brutal.
Collection. And that's it for today. Make sure to follow the Life is Strange social channels for more.
She's not bad as a presenter. Alright, I'm down for this.
Give me Final Fantasy.
And now, we are excited to unveil a brand new title from Square-Enix Japan.
I'm here to kill chaos. That's my mission. Looks like chaos has been waiting for us.
Oh.
You gonna make us go in there and find you?
Guess we'll just show
Oh.
ourselves in.
Interesting.
I only know one thing.
It looks like Devil May Cry.
It look. I was gonna say Devil May Cry, but I don't think
It's
that
not a
they
hope
would.
or a dream. It's like
I don't know that they would change Dante again.
Move aside! You're dust!
Yeah, just answer Jen's question. I think that might end up being the point of the game.
You sure chaos is here?
Yeah, they can only squash monsters for so long. I hate doing pest control.
This is the Shrine of Chaos. He's here. We just have to hunt him down.
Feel the pain!
The darkness is so thick I can taste
Also,
it.
Dante
This
doesn't
is
have a
it.
giant sword,
No
right?
doubt.
Not like that.
I don't know.
There was a knight who left on the same journey as you, but never returned. His name was Garland. If you could, I would be grateful if you looked for him.
Chaos.
I'll crush you! Know when you're beaten!
And who are you? We're here to kill Chaos.
The prophecy's very own Warriors of Light.
He always wore such
They had to go with the
splendid
Warriors
armor,
of Light thing.
with a helmet that was terrifying to behold.
It's Garland.
No. I become chaos.
Okay. Oh, Final Fantasy Origin.
Interesting.
Yeah. Soon gonna change to now?
I'll leave you with a look at some of the amazing Square-Enix titles you can play now, as well as those to come.
I hate to be the
Yuffie.
bearer of bad news, but
Just hit me with it.
I love
Can drop
Yuffie,
plate
and
number
her
7.
playstyle
You're
was
gonna
like
do
perfect
what?
for this game.
Alright. Yeah, I hope her attitude gets better as we go along. She was borderline annoying in the beginning for me.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's how she is in Final Fantasy VII until like the end. Like after the Wu-Tot, oh, there's Final Fantasy 16.
It's all or nothing.
That's all we're gonna see? Is that?
I don't know. Be 45 minutes if this is the end.
Thank you for joining us today.
Oh, that was it.
Keep an eye out for news about our
That
next
was it. All right, so we
Square-Enix
saw
Presents.
2 seconds of
I'm
Final
Matt Mercer.
Fantasy 16.
See you next time.
And World Ends With You. We saw 2 seconds.
All right.
All right.
Let's see what this is.
I think it's just their end screen.
Oh, okay. I thought it was going to cut to something. All right.
It's all right, then.
Alright, let me turn this down a little bit and see if anything pops while I do my outro. So, thank you guys for joining me. It was fun. I'll turn Tom up to say his goodbye after I'm done. We'll be back. PC Game Show is at 5:30. So, we'll be back here about 5:15, 5:20. At least I will. If anyone... Again, Discord's open for Jen and Tom to join. So be on the lookout for that. I'm going to go probably grab a little snacky to eat between now and then. And some more water to drink. So, alright, we'll see you guys in about, say about an hour, 15 minutes or so. Alright. Yes, water. Alright, Tom, any final thoughts?
Square was disappointing. I'm sorry.
Yep.
They didn't show us anything.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, you can't get everything. We can just hope for Nintendo.
Yep, unless if Square's going to do something at Tokyo Game Show, which I wouldn't put past them.
I wouldn't put it past them either.
So, all right, we'll see you guys shortly. Bye.
Bye.